Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I'm your instructor Adil Raza, and today we have to start a new chapter from grade 6 and it's our unit 11, and in this lesson we have to learn the first lecture, the first SLO of this unit. So let's find out what our today's SLO is going to be about. Which competency this SLO will address? This SLO is about the competency of grammar. It's our lecture 1A, and the main focus of this SLO is the types of sentences. So let's read the SLO. The SLO states that distinguish and write 4 types of sentences: declarative, exclamatory, interrogative and imperative. So here we have to learn in this SLO the 4 types of sentences. First one is the declarative, then the exclamatory, then the interrogative, and lastly the imperative. So I hope you guys have understand what is the SLO and what we have to learn in this lesson. So here is the vertical linkage. In the previous classes you also have read about these types of sentences. Here we have a brainstorming session, so let's do brainstorm. So students, firstly I have a question. Have you ever listened about a sentence? What is a sentence? A sentence is a piece of information. We can say that sentence is a group of words which has a subject and a predicate, and thirdly it will make a complete sense. So there is a group of words, and that group of word possesses a subject and a predicate, and that group of word is actually conveying the complete sense, conveying the complete message. So it is called the sentence. So you have write different types of sentences. We can express different types of things, different types of emotions, different type of communicative functions through writing sentences or through speaking the sentences. So sentence is the basic unit of the language, and we use sentences to do each and every communicative function of our day life. So let's read what the brainstorming prompt is. So think of the example, think of the time where you made a statement or asked a question, gave a command or showed excitement. So students, have you ever speak or write any sentence in which you made a statement, or you ask some question, or you give some command or request to someone, or you have show your excitement like hurrah, I'm very happy? So such type of sentence have you ever used? I hope you guys have used such type of sentences. Such type of sentences are actually belongs to a certain category of sentences. This is how the sentences are categorized. The sentences are categorized on the base of their content, on the base of the meaning. So which type of meaning a sentence presents is belongs to a certain category, made it to be the part of a certain category. So let's find out what are the categories of sentences and how, because of different content, because of presenting different meaning, the sentence make a particular category. So here we have the first type of the sentences, which is declarative sentences. They are most common in the language. So what are declarative sentences? As it is very much clear from this word declarative, it comes from the word declare. So what is declare? Declare means to determine something, to fix something, to state, to make a statement about something. So a declarative sentence provides information, provides explanation, or express ideas about a thing. So there is a sentence, and which type of content that sentence is possessing? That sentence is presenting some stance, some idea, some, we can say that the thought, or that sentence is explaining something, is comes under the category of declarative sentences. Like the lawn was adorned with vibrant charts, markers, glue and various others materials. So we have explained something, that's why it is a declarative sentence. Like Momin felt a sense of purpose and excitement. So we have present a state, we have expressed an idea, or we have tell about a situation, so that's why it is a declarative sentence. So in declarative sentence, we declare something, we express something, we inform about something. Like it is a chair, it's a declarative sentence because we declares that, or we provides information that it is a chair, or it is a board, or it is a classroom. So these type of sentences comes under the category of declarative sentences. So let's go further. Here we have the second type of sentences, the imperative sentences. What they are? An imperative sentence asks someone to do something. So when through the use of language we ask someone to do something, actually we are using the imperative sentences. The imperative sentences are based on such type of content in which we are asking to do something to someone. So I hope you guys have understand what are the imperative sentences. It can be an order, request, suggestion, probation, or advice. So all those sentences who carries an order, who carries a request or suggestion or probation or advice comes under the category of imperative sentences. Like here, take a look at these posters. So we are asking someone to do something. Like what we are asking for, we are asking to see the poster, to look at the poster. That's why it's an imperative sentences. And another thing, these sentences ends up with a full stop. They are not like the questions. We are just asking someone, not in sense of the interrogation, in sense of, we can say that, to take advice or to take suggestion. Like there is another example, grab some charts, markers, etc. and create a few of your own. So here we are giving order, that's why it is an imperative sentence. So all the advices, all the suggestions, all the requests, like bring the glass of water to me, it's an request. So what it is? It is an imperative sentence. Like we can say that it is better to go to school, so it's a suggestion, it's also an imperative sentence. So this is how the imperative sentences are formed, or this is how we use this category of sentences, or such type of sentences comes under the category of imperative sentences. So let's go further. What is the third category? The interrogative sentences. What they are? An interrogative sentence asks something. So they are actually the question sentences. In these sentences we ask questions or we make questions. They ends up with a question mark. This is a question mark and they ends up with it. Like, Asan, can your friend join us? So because we are asking something from the Asan, that's why, and there is a question mark as well, that's why it's an interrogative sentence. What is the second question? What specific ideas do you have, Momin? So because we are asking from the Momin about his ideas, that's why it's an interrogative sentence. So this is how the interrogative sentences looks like, and this is how we use interrogative sentences in the language. Here we have the fourth category, exclamatory sentences. The word exclamatory comes from the exclamation. And what is exclamation? Exclamation is actually the expression of feelings or emotions or excitement. So what are the exclamatory sentences? An exclamatory sentences shows strong feelings. So whenever you will present strong feelings, the feelings of anger, the feeling of excitement, the feeling of happiness, every type of feeling, when you express each and every type of feeling, the strong feelings using the language, then what type of sentences you will use to express? You use exclamatory sentences. So such type of content comes under the category of exclamatory sentences. It contains interjections like oh, ouch, wow, etc, hurrah. So these type of interjections are actually carried by these sentences, and also these sentences ends up with the exclamation mark. So this is an exclamation mark. So what is the example? That is really kind of you. So because there is an exclamation mark and what you are showing gratitude, strong feeling of gratitude, that's why it's an exclamatory sentence. These posters are fantastic. So because you are showing a strong emotion, That's, and you are using the exclamation mark, that's why it's an exclamatory sentence. So I hope you students, you have understand what are the types of sentences and on which base we categorize these sentences, on the base of the content, on the base of the message. So use your knowledge which you have to learn, which you have learned in the type, in the form of the type of sentences, and attempt this activity. Let's go further. Here we have a simulation. This simulation is also based on the types of sentences. It will help you to understand different types of sentences in a more compact way. So let's go further. Here is the worksheet. Pause this video, attempt this worksheet according to the knowledge of this SLO which you have learned in this video. If you find any issue, you can ask from your teacher as well. Let's go further. Here we have a homework, and what you have to do, you have to write, you have to make some sentences of different categories and use your understanding about different types of sentences and make the content of such type of sentences and make the questions of each category. I hope you guys have understand what the homework was. So here is a resource pack. This resource pack will assist you to achieve the SLOs in a better way. All the resources are linked with the video. You can access them and use to develop your understanding of the SLO or develop or to achieve the SLO. I hope you guys have understand what is a sentence, what are the types of sentences. If you find any issue, any confusion, you can ask from your teacher and ask in the comment section as well. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.